Alright, a very good evening and welcome aboard to the Podium show like every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight, where we preview and review everything of motorsport on the local scene, African scene, as well as on the international scene. On this 14th day of July 2025, only hoping that everything has shifted away from the last time. We did run this show as usual to gamba koze mfuna birungi tubazomuka makatonda musaba tusekona binje byakwa byote bigwere nabachafunyemu obuzibu beta so tumusabe atemere kumpenda tumoko obuzibu obo tulivinga obulamu obuli better. On the Podium on TV neku 102.1 Fafama every single Monday we do preview and review we never in the world of motorsport, local scene, African scene, as well as on the international scene, and you can as well watch this program wherever you are across the entire world. You can select Family app you so kubango jamu Play Store mo App Store yo obano kubango wango kosa the YouTube channel which is Fufa TV, no so kubango all our programming of as well as subsequent programs is without Fufa TV, of course no cool is 102.1 Fafama wherever you are across the entire world. The Fufa TV ne 102.1 Fafama zonazidi under the familiar services yo so kubango sange wano ku Fufa Complex Lot 879 Albert Cook Road emengwezo ko inachagala okulanga in terms of business when bijja kubanga bikwasaganizibwa bulungi nnyo wano ku Fufa TV ne ku 102.1 Fafama yosanga no Fufa Complex Plot 879 Albert Cook Road. Kale nze kesh omanza program ino nina panelist Aaron Nsamba zizo tulegateddwako a first time those panelists on this show guest panelist byonna amukulu Siraje Kyambadde atwegaseko fresh from winning the Club Mandela Championship event yabadde over the weekend ja kwatu digesting event bingi nnyo how event yasobola okubanga and full program yonako tugenda kuba tu reviewing the EMC rally ya the NRC 4 out of 7 sigaddeyo 3 yasooka ali Mbara position lwakataka Paul Musazi eyokubiri yali Masaka position lwakataka Paul Musazi eyokusatu yali Pal Africa Rally Karan Patel ne Tausif Khan eyokuna andi zembala ARC yonna zembaza overall anti zembala wana yake nyini awo nyinyizo akale tugende ku national yali ani national ndakane mubiru ne Joseph Kam CRC twali tubala na gold overall winner national bala bantu tugamba okay two wheel drive but two wheel the event yesterday was won by the crew for Rakataka ne Paul Musazi Musubari Impreza N12 previously owned by Just Mangate. Okay, those people asking me about that car which Vic Saini Jaina Neno Just Jaina ne Ponsano Jaina Irwa Just Yasoko kuvuga Vic Saini yes nalioka ya Vic Saini juvuga ku kweno ya Ponsano Rakata bigamba ya Ponsano mpya nnyo mpyako ya Vic Saini yes kale mwebale kwecho kale kasema na ogera werenga ababuzaako then we pick it up from there. Mechanical pleasure hosting you, pleasure finding time okubanga twekatako kulano okutukuta ne stage times neza to drive zageno zisoma desina buzibu njazi kwasa awinza okutuwa ebifu kimanyi wali tewabadde utwo kyamanyi kyewataddeo so njazi kuwozi some kwadde kagasi siri nabakantuteko naye kati gwatafumba kagasi siri nabatuteko abatuliza mwenda n'abatulaba ku Fufa TV n'abatuliza ku 102.1 Fufa FM amanya ne Dobozi Nsamba munsonyi wero Dobozi itali bulungi nnyo ndoza twa emirimu gyabadde mingi over the weekend ate fufu yone mwabadde mutukuba nyingi so na developinze muko kakofa katono naye kali ku treatment mukaba katonda nga mulungi nga mbezi wange kajja kutambula kaveo ne soka koyoza bonna abatindize geno ne bagenda mu Ntenjeru county ndoza bagita Ntenjeru North Ntenjeru North constituency omwami Amos Rugolovi nga MP wayo n'ababa badde JINJA monna nga tutwaninga rally affair ya Bugerere Starbucks EMC Challenge Rally 2025 mkulikire dala abavuzi ba officials ba fani bafe mwatu bakulisayo nnyo ate era sirema kwebaza management ya Fufa Media Services
tuwakakisa kano kuba kumpewo zaayo batogera ku muzannyo gusinga okwagala ngafe ogwe motoka z'empaka tusiimira ddala njozaayo zaabo abafunye amasanyu mu weekend tukubya amabega naye ate era nenakolera wamu n'abo abafunye obuzibu muganda wange Rauda Munyigwa kitalo nnyo ekyamaama mukama abanyisibe ebinyu era abagumye mu kaseera kano kemuyitamu mukama nga mubeezi waffe
twagafuna nuluza twali ku show wano gadimaizi ya muzeeyi family by the way ndoza nina a lot of attachment on it baba tukuza muzeeyi wabitaba muladde tabalamule brother batukuza there's a lot of attachment between and us so twali yero mulumbe mu video even the following day ne bamuzika we can only pray to the Almighty God to grant the deceased eternal resting peace and grant the family eternal resting peace. I don't know family nene motorsport by the way. Abantu basecheru Raymond Munyigwa ne mzee nyine yakwata kaladi nga watero ngasaje watero kaita ne yali muntu nnyo wa era bobe yagala by the way ndo za history ya sport ne namusanko mu kikoni awo naliyompa ne nayisina we mpandika ngendo okufuna we mpandika tenga ayise mukati mukatujafuna yo budde give me lots of history era yaba samusali eyo ba a lot of jimedi nabalala lot of history mzee jaina kale saji sabuze kwa twana batuliza
twalo mukisa guno okubala amusana ekiramuso ekisingerera muso byonna alaikum wa rahmatullahi
barakatu
njagala okutwala omukisa guno okwongera eddoboozi lyange kulya panelist munnange okwebaza management ya Fofa Media okutuwanga omukisa guno okujja netwongera okubaako ettaffaali lyetuteeka ku muzannyo gwaffe ogw'emmotoka z'empaka mu ngeri emu oba endala. Oluvannyuma lw'ekyo njagala okwebaza n'okulisaayo abavuzi bannange twabadde ejjinja ne Kayunga nti bannange muyogeyoge mukulikireeyo ddala n'abaafunyeemu obuzibuzibu wano nawali tusaba Mukama abasaasire era abagumye era abawa obusobozi obudda ku magulu gammwe ne mu eventi eddako inshallah Mukama abasobozese okubeera nga mugibaamu mpozi n'okunakuwalirako muganda waffe Raymond Munyigwa olw'okuvibwako maama tumusalira nti inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.
Kale nawe nabafunyemu obuzibu from the last time we were here katonda abasibe ekimyu era abeerenga abakwatirako mbeerenga musomoko obuzibu obwo so that obulamu buddamu ne butambula normally. Kale in regards to one before nga tunagendako into the world of motorsports as to review the EMC event wano kukitebe kwogeranya amawulire agali wano kukitebe ekiddukanya omuzannyo gw'omupiira mu ggwanga latiyo last week ero ntayogerawo ku the assembly yali eri Hoima hosted by the Kitara region this type of a budget of course ne president nafuna another tenure in office 2025 paka 2029 of course China atulinze. China is just around the corner tutandika na Algeria on the 2nd of August 2025 wali namboli saa 2 naye nga the third edition of FATV Cup ero twaliko wano nga tuogera ku tournament eyo nga abantu boogera being proud of where you started from tugamba Mengo Smile I don't know strategy agenda naye the edition is back, the third edition and games azanyiddwa across the weekend and mizogenda ku final nale abana babetaaga nnyo mubeerayo and support producer twade ku of course wasema qualification round. This is the first leg Old Kampala mukubye 2-0 Kibuli SS Kabalega SS yakubye Satito Winyi SS 2-0 Musoga College mwiri 1 Kitara Dabi okay Musoga College mwiri Chira College Boutique 1-1 Musoga Dabi St. Bali ku de Mitala Maria Kings College budo 2-1 St. Bali ku de Mitala Maria Sir Samuel Baker School, Guru High 1-1. Nayonzibweyo. Erogambe yakabalega netito winyi kitara dabi. Then Busoga College mu Kira College boutique nayo Busoga dabi. Dabi emengo yeruwa.
Dabi.
Ate rival eruwa emengo.
Emengo primary afalinga nzibu. Olusi twalinga nga lubidi. Olusi ne old Kampala.
Okay.
Twalinga awo.
Ale mukulu.
Wa Mulama SS. Mulama SS.
Mulama.
Iranga twasamba omupiira nange kenyini se.
Ngokona.
Samira dala nasamba post primary editions 2003 ne 2004.
Ku nationals.
Nationals.
Kinga ba mukoma okulivuji.
The best twatuka yali quarter final. Twajiwamu St. Mary's Kitende who were the eventual
winners.
Gamufunze mwabali taba kuba Kitende. Kale Nabangora High School, 1-1 Nesebe College, St. Aloysius College, ne St. Joseph's College. So that's the first leg. By now the return leg, qualification campaign and definitely we going to it's the third edition of the TV Cup, and of course bobango leso meuliza nyanga yo oli kumpi, you can go out there and support because amasomero gana gasinga kati oya amasomero gamu katinga gali katinga ngazimwiri bali history yawe ndoze nyinyo ku cricket. Atengo inzo yukango inzo sangayo a certain player and not having a chance of that exposure because so many did inclined in your certain sporting discipline. So the FIFA TV Cup gives them an opportunity. What the top scorer first edition give Fred Mutali very good performance from him. So it's there to nurture or to tap talent. Abatafunye chance kubanga bali amasomero agamu bwabatafunye chance genda ku nationals post primaries mwana inzo butafuna chance kula weekend so yokuwa gives you that chance. Fe twali katika MSDA we honored trainer coach Paul Saligugolimbo. Yali goalkeeper wa Uganda mu 1978. Ghana yatukuba 2-0 final ya AFCON. In fact the last AFCON we had appeared before the one it was again the Gabon ya 2017. Yatwala mu post primary because twa qualifying twakuba Kasala ku finals. Of course Kasala bali bazanyisa omusambi ali ineligible. We had lost the finals 2-1 but bali basambisa omusambi ali ineligible.
Nemulopa.
Tetwalopa. And baba jams. Tugenda ku post primaries nationals zali pipi zali Mbarara ne twasanga ya amasomero gatopanga bagaba akasubi. Plus it was the issue of breaking the jinx of being there. Dokubera mo jakeche baite chukwa atugendeyo ko ngola Uganda
tutukeyo ko wacho
Uganda to set nga qualifying for AFCON after 39 years until that against Gabon. Katutukeyo never mind the performance kasoka tutukeyo ila twatu 2017 tetwa progressing but 2019 was dayo etuvane mu group stage. Of course we lost against Senegal in the round of 16 but ne one of those you get a chance okula kuba players are also kuba promising in the future because it gives each and every player a chance.
Ro mwana kudayagala mu kisubiko ga tosula musa mulaba elinga midfielder yali amplanga shot 15 first edition yali amanyo mupira otunda wot nolabanga chakola chiki because midfielder omukaka munga chiki tu
adekati even this the FATV Cup a platform because you have the under 17 World Cup again over annual every year. So bachira abantu waliwo abasambi batafuna chance kuzanya edition kuzanya World Cup because wogama every after 2 years. Sasa wabajja waliwo atabasa. So innovation yali Arsene Wenger the former Arsenal coach na bachira so under 17 kuba zone mukuba qualifiers za mwezi za zone which Uganda qualified by the way through the zone ya Sekafa ne tukuba Tanzania ku finals ne tugenda the Tanzania agenda mu AFCON abade Morocco na ye Uganda solo qualifying ku Gambia through that playoff play. So tugenda agenda mu World Cup agenda okubire Qatar. So the boys are going to represent the country and of course Brian Senyondo Gubalon's coach KCC so kuwange woman but the one ujafune at least a couple of players abajofuna ku chance okubeera to make into that team because of such a competition. Okay, we'll definitely keep you posted. Of course, you know so kwanga ufuna Fufa TV the home of Uganda Sport ne 102.1 Fafama radio mpira mugwanga to Uganda. Kale ngatuvudde wao back to motorsport and nizo okusaba Erona tuwe an overview before we go into the break. We talk about to overview event. Tukumosira aja tuwe ku jenvuddeyo mu motorsport. Then to get to digesting how the event unfolded with lots of talking points. Very many entries. I think there were 52 in number.
Yes.
40 starters. So 53 expressed interest. For 13 didn't start. 22 did finish the rally. So a couple of stats to talk about. Alude being his car. Very good performance from him. Musa Segabo leading a rally as well. Very many things to talk about. After the second stage, he had 19 seconds ahead of Asana. The question is, Chatabu Kilawa, Watendwa dominating the two drive category. The better as well, dominating the Clubman Rally Championship.
Do know the results in the internal. Temaba what the Muka chance
what they were bad Debacola, Botis, a better one. If you look at the end of leg, they won. It was up there. How I think it was 6 after Kasawi. And for us, we had our own reservations about Nadala Umarof Nevizu. That's when you like seriously, why didn't you think about this? Maybe before it gives us that overview, the itinerary of the rally itself. Okay, if you look at it, we paid much details to it prior to the event. No, let me tell you, we were more excited. Maybe because the first two stages, that was
Segamo and
KCB. Ngomalozuko come into service. Now, if you miss across the Nile, there was no way you could do the super special stage, right? Tewali group. And there was only a holding point. Kati until we got a problem.
That's when you get
so we're like to joining the super special stage. It has been done before. Can joining missing the one can joining because there's no way. FF across the night. Yeah, the holding point at it. The super special stage. Because of kutiliza nenga tulina maybe of course you're manning that stage. The transport time from
the service to the Starbucks 1, Starbucks 2 and power stage.
The 15 minutes time
was a bit stringent.
Don't mark the communication it's a dead control. One of the drivers Jafni incident because of that. Transport and it was so scary incident. We have had because we stopped. As there's literally nothing we could do. He was in tears. We could only say, I did to Musiri Sao, to Hajka to Yongere, nothing. The other thing, another talking point, in my view, is the refueling point for rallies. I've noticed it. It's kind of, maybe it can be slightly expensive to organizers, but the two pathways. Zebakuwa ku refuel waliwo tents bili eno neno so kube munenga ili bisected into ono refueling so you intervene chika satu so I come into Siraje and Bebeto come in for refuel. Now we know just for refuel then somehow they delay jiso okubeerawo basogeza ko teka amafuta and negagana you know that moment it's part of your transport time kati zaye nenzija you must so can organizers avail a third
sport as in a filter position.
I can utilize the third. Yes, I can utilize the third. Food for thought because it costed some of us and others. What's the question is how much time do you need to refuel your car?
4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I have 15 minutes to drive how many kilometers from out of service to the next stage. Again. Never live on the 15 minutes. Never bang mpadi dashika abili. on that at that point still wensanga Siraje ne nomula era mbani no I have to wait for them to first get out of that state.
I know because the same years
I know when I jump piling in so it's somehow it does affect
toilet from service yoku across the Nile. Emotoka nezipiling refuel. Nga waliwo emotoka nga mukaaga naye nga ate it was refuel nga it's one car at a time. One car at a time. But there was a very high likelihood that the same could reoccur the following day.
Those penalties were waived.
Yeah, I think that is a transport yoyo okujja ku Starbucks bazowevinga era communication je twafunanga ku control in advance nti eyo gundi eri dead so treat everyone as they come in bawe time yawe bajidem and you are free to rearrange kubanga mwe ensonga zenyine mwali mu issues ono musanze mu stage eri am blocking them stage eri atatugera kuddamu tuzidemu so give us more time here so all those are even having to be taking up netubanga tubikola at the start of Starbucks era kyovawesanga nti abamu twajjanga tumajiranga mu 3 minutes intervals naye newesanga ngoma ina 5 ina 4 kubanga wajjanga no ngaawo manyi na musanze niwa musanze wa 2 kilometers 1 kilometer 2 FM icheza we kongera dakika emu obo bazo kuyitamu okay I'll give you 4 katinga bobo against Kaira nga mongera 1 minute then oba kurunga 2 ndalira nazo zange. So something like that could come up and try to solve that. Nature did control chino. Chotwa it was an oversight. My itinerary after. Pebe to Woodde Obumala. Echine chile try to itamu town.
Yeah.
Move Jitwali.
Kayunga.
Kayunga town. No Devu Koloto town. No championship town olokojja okontrosola abadde wabaddewo oversight kwecho nendoza
ate n'ekirala gamba nga ne TC yennyini
bajongeddeyoko another 500 meters maso
era ndoza okuva wojja otanengere otuka ku TC we posted the best time we go in for a break and get back at home
obudde mabadde mu bukola ngala mu busy.
All right, so we'll be back from that short commercial break. It's the Podium every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight where we preview and review in the world of motorsport, local scene, African scene, as well as on the international scene. One of the Agamama across the world of motorsport is recently Carlos Sainz Senior. Yali alaze interest okwesimba ku Bin Sulaim. Now withdrawing and he wrote a letter. Naye twali tumanyi Bin Sulaim agenda kujja n'opposed in December. Naye but yafunye a challenger in team. So we watched this. We watched the space.
Team.
I think it's called Team Wana. We'll build up on that story later on because of this show. Naye idea he was part of the Bin Sulaim team. Naye now is a buddy, so he does things that he can give him a run for his money. We'll talk about that story in the second segment or third segment of this show. But prior to that break, try to get the search chamber to his motorsport biography. Before Sergey ushers us into his biography. What do you know about him in motorsport?
He was a jandol.
Was it?
What money? Yachitegete.
Ninga mulabi.
Ninga mulabi. Era balabi tubeta kumanya byonna go erinye Apes onye yava.
Nalinoonyereza
Apes ndigana. Tosobola dimanya.
Nayitegera.
Tosobola. Dimanya aba.
Ne Bongole.
Babiri ne Bongole.
Ale Bongole yali mpejeri yaba.
Tetasobola na idiko.
Bongole yakwabya.
Apes tasobola.
Siraje, omulabi wafuna uliza njagala okumanya Siraje kyambadde mu motorsport.
Siraje kyambadde twelwanire is born in Chagwe, raised in Hoima. I've been a motorsport fan for the biggest part of my life. Eranga nalabako ku motoka during the times of the Karim Hirijis, the Sam Salis, the times of the Moses Rumalas, Charlie Rubegas. I was young, but though not following, but a motorsport fan. Ng'emmotoka bwe ziba ziyitawo, you stop everything you're doing, ne mugenda ku luguudo, ne mulaba emmotoka z'empaka. So
Mbalu.
Thank you. Yes. So I think around 2008, that's when my desire for motorsport weyatandikira, era nga at the time it was through your brother, Mr. Nsamba Geoffrey. Era nga I joined his team then. Era nga yes, Yakeji. Era nga bwe yaleetera Ibiza Siat, I was the first person after him okutuula mu motoka eyo. Era nga I remember he took a round with me around Kampala. But that was after midnight, the days of Catch Me. So bwentyo nentandika ng'omuwagizi with time until around 2014 I joined UMA. Though I wasn't fortunate okusobola okuyimirirako ku TC, but I was always a member. I renewed my membership for almost 3 years until around 2017 when I finally joined Mozak. And at the time in 2016, 2015 is when I started my co-driving career from various academies at the time. They weren't official academies, but they were the academies that were available for whoever wanted to seek knowledge in the sport. Era nga nayitako n'emikono gy'omwami ono Aaron Nsamba, nayitako mikono gya Shafik Matovu, nayitako mikono gya Paul Musazi. I remember Paul Musazi oyo yampa pace notes ze nasooka okulabako with my naked eyes. Yampa pace notes ze. I don't remember what rally, but I think it was Fort Portal. Yes, yampa pace notes ze era nziyina waka eyo, nziyina nga kijjukizo.
Tozisuula.
Nazitereka nga kijjukizo. Then nengenda ne mu Rally Academy eyaba Musansoboga. Yeah, where I graduated with a modulator. Yes. Yes. Yourself, Ivan Tushabe, Raymond Munyigwa, Don Babazi. Tetwaina munyo bawala. I remember there was Gloria. Yes, there was Gloria. Yes, Gloria Nantongo. And Tebali Banja, I think it was her, maybe, and another, I'm forgetting. Yeah. Then twainawo Arnold. Arnold Nyanzi. Waliwo Dr. Muwonge.
Yes.
Waliwo Dr. Nsereko. Waliwo.
Class yali nene yo.
Yes, it was. It was. Actually, our class should be the best co-driving academy products until today. Abaliwo until today. That class has and still remains the best class of the academy motorsport until today. We just pray that another class comes around in the future. But yeah, when you're enjoying my first opportunity, najifuna
mu cockpit.
Najifuna wa mwami Edison Munjereza.
Jebbi agambye mune yali mu kirasi eyo. Jebbi kukutiriza semujjukira. Jebbi toli obbi wange mu kirasi.
Jebbi kukutiriza.
Jebbi akujjukira.
Bwabanga yajja
oba alowooza togenda ku Dr. Nsereko nalowooza naye yajje ne mwana ofisi mujjukiramu n'abawana ofu mbalina kuno okufinga tips zange jebi twamusanga bweru nga tuva mu kiraasi
waliwo omwami ali mu safety amuyita obaani wa Southern Motor Club. She finally settled in safety. Yes. naye mu academy
yasoma
leka jebi n'ogenda down memory lane
tajja bulungi
era n'omalira certificate ye tuyuzaamu njuze talina ba obbi yes right.
So ne finally nensobola okufuna opportunity nengenda I started my rally career from Edimu Racing Academy eya mwami Edison Mungereza era sebo mwami Edison Mungereza yonna gy'oli kusabira Mukama Katonda akuwa ebirungi akuwa obuwangaazi ku nsi kuno gwe n'abantu b'ennyumba yo. So from Edison Mungereza I think I had a span of 2 years. Nenvaayo nengenda ewa Hassan Alwi mu 2019. Yes, mu 2019. And then I was there for one season. And then my next rallying was with Mr. Christakis Fitidis. Then later nengenda mu WRC ya 2021 Safari. Naliomu the lucky few abasobola taking a part mu event eyo. Then mu 2022 I rallied with Mr. Kaka Jr. Yes, I rallied with Mr. Kaka Jr. Then in 2023 in 2019 I rallied with Mr. Kuku Ranjit. Then in 2022 I rallied with his brother Mr. Kaka Jr. Then in 2023 rallying ne Ande Musoke. Then within that time I had one-offs with Mr. Duncan Mubiro in a sprint. I've also been with Anyono, 4-time two-wheel drive champion Ismail Ortega. Yes, mo sprint ya KCCA. Yes, I had an opportunity with him. Then Vanyuma, I now sat in with Kevin Bebeto during his autocross career. And then I again sat with Mr. Ranjit Singh Kuku. And I then, in 2020, yes, it had skipped my mind. In 2020, I started off Mr. Mike Mukula Jr.'s rally career. Yes, as his first official co-driver. Era COVID we yabeererangawo ffe twabeeranga mbikajjo na mu rally arenas nga tupracticinga. Era I am humbled today by his performance and the driver he has become today. Yes, so big up to him. Then until recently, I was again approached by Simba Rally team, and in the last event, that's how I was with Kevin Bebeto in the CRC category.
So then a career which is very decorated. Any events won any championships? My decoration now.
Yes, in 2017, I am the CRC co-driver championship winner. CRC, yes, of 2017. Yes, of 2017. In 2019, I was the runner-up in the sprint championship. Still in 2019, we finished 4th overall on the championship. And I think, that was the last championship I've contested with.
2017
yes, CRC National co-driver. Yes, the driver was Alex Wakabi. Yes, and I was the co-driver.
Then 2019?
Then 2019, we were the runner-ups on the National Sprint Championship with Hassan Alwi, behind the eventual winners, Arthur Blick and George Semakula. Yes, and then in 2020, 2022, 2021, we were still contesting on the sprint championship, but I didn't do very many events, so I don't count it so much. But
okay,
the peak of my career so far is the WRC event. Yeah, it still ranks high in my career, and I've been fortunate to also go back to the WRC as a team manager for Duncan Mobero in 2022.
Okay, 2022 we are
in Musansu. Yes.
Okay. Because ya COVID
ya COVID yaline omama yanja.
Okay. So a decorated Siraji Center me alina fail. Who are we to rub shoulders with such a champion? SVA
nene
ngatongazie there's only one truth. If you are part of that class, you will definitely say yakawandika message ndozanga nkaga sinawe nkujjukira
obanga yabiranga wabwirwawo
ayina wangambye used to do practice anamambe mukono sizajirabidde mango
Aizo kuba kuna practice yajja.
Aizo kuba yajja.
Kuba practice. Si mukirasi.
Okay, Aaron, with that history, biography, very interesting, very touching by the way. It's a huge career,
in a short time.
In a very short period of time. And I'm championships, 2017 years CRC with Wakabi, one driver. And that alone, it speaks, you get the peak of your career, the peak of your career is the WRC. All of Sadia, you're going to WRC.
Yes.
Zino sticker, no about media, is a WRC. Tajija kumuluko. Yakachusenda bulamuze zemuluka. Kuba yegwe simani. Olwasima ojetera okulaba. Nenda magina on my nebula boya gokakaza nti itoya yakunya ku namba.
Kasola baka media.
Notegera nti ddala yaliyo kati.
Yakola bulungi.
Ate.
Okubeera munye.
Nze ndi ku attachment. Okay, that's Siraje for you. Siraje's testimony in motorsport should really spark
definitely
enjoying the sport.
Definitely.
I think I good enough to give the National Sports Act kati even the academies bakubiba nga Siraje wakyogedde ko right and tezali structured bulungi you nekati we have a huge chance.
The act in place and structures zino kuba era ndoza challenge nene educational and education and training committee
yes.
Je bataddemu constitution empya ino okukolera ddala ennyo kubanga very sure yegenda okubanga ewa curriculum eya academies zino obulungi okulaba nga zijjayo ekinyusi kyennyini ekyetaagisibwa omuntu katandaba kujja kujoininga motorsport. So twebaza academies ezaali mu bifo ebiseera ebyo ezateekawo effort yamanyi kubanga mu kimu kyenzijjukira mu covid time awo wonna academy ya Semakula yakola mu MX priceless.
True.
Singa I don't know where singa simanyi wa motocross wali mu Uganda leero if it wasn't for that academy kola egundi nyingi leero aba co-driver betusinga obungi betulina oladde nti Musa Academy yakola kinene nnyo kuteeka abantu bano ku gundi. Simanyi bwe twali badde try to continue in the way we are doing things before agenda beerawo oyagala tuula oyagala ne that organization okuba nti waliwo academy yajja ne training a mass of co-drivers ne baleta mu system. Leero nayinza okuba nga bangi tanafuna opportunities kutuula mu motoka nyingi niwe bali upon us to get an olonda mu no take no mwongera no mfuaka akafufu the basics ezisooka zamweba zirina. So it's about going ahead and from now on ngabwe ngambye committee ya education and training badde nsaba terina kukoma ku bakodriver ne badriver bokka ate tukwatire ku officials kubanga ate nabo tulina obuzibu bungi tugeze ne twesanga nga saawa zino ogenda n'oli official nga toli sitedde competitor akubuuza ekintu ekikutabula omutwe naye nga tegwe olina okubanga equipped okubanga olina ebintu ebyo so tuza ne official baffe nga bakwateko training and education and training gundi eno committee erina okuvaayo esomesa abantu bangi bintu bingi betulina okuyiga management administration technical byonna birina okubanga basettings up courses and modules ebisobola okubangula abantu mu bintu bino byonna to cut across the sport fa leero tekulaakulana lwakuba yatuula butuuzi they have put up those trainings trainings eba officials baayo trainings abazanyi exactly tekibatuguddeeko bugwi nti
bakiteekera ne bakikolera plan finally ne bakikati bali ku implementation
kati tulaba amasanyu
omuntu alaba fufa leero ayinza olowooza it just walk
kyagwa bugwi nekibaawo no
waliwo enteekateeka ey'omuggundu ate ngenderere
okutuusa wati wabali wano leero I think it's the right way since now a full committee has been set up okubaamu n'ekintu ng'ekyo ke kaseera it will utilize kikole kubanga leero the governance problems we are facing even nti abantu baffe beesulira nga bannagamba even opportunities wezajjanga no one wanted to really study governance and these governance courses give us the sense of belonging to the sport we are in toyinza kubanga omaze okusoma governance courses zikwatagana ku muzannyo gwo tutandika kukola bitukola abamu bye badde bakola okunuuna omuzannyo gwaffe guno so I think bwe tuba tutuuse ku level eno nga tusobola okukikola kikolebwe tugende tuvaawo singa bwe omwana aba asomye abasomesa banguddwa okujja okusomesa abantu ba official basomye ba competitors basomye ne bafaani bennyini nga babaddwawo opportunity okusoma ku muzannyo gwe bawagira kubanga kiba kibi nnyo okubanga oli eyo owakanira ku muzannyo naye nga tomanyi n'amateeka gakola ki
kati twala ekyokulabirako omuntu n'abanga muwagizi wa mupiira naye ng'akyalinamu endowooza eri nti amakoona 3 efuuka penalty kati olwaleero tukyalina abawagizi bwe batyo nga bw'omugamba nti nno eno stage eri live togendayo
nayagana kuwaana lwaki omwana bakuziika ku kijja kyaffe okitegeere
oba nantomera kiki ekikyo kyenaabangenze
nakyo
when you have such, I was looking at the structure. Okay, they've created an arm of the technical and Oksome service. It's very good because we lack basics. We lack to know basics in this. Because one of the academies in the single twig is the basics. Exactly. You learn basics, then we talk about more practice, you gain experience because there's no way you're going to good experience. It's a gradual thing. In this rally, we chat on our side after a certain incident. So, but the way you handled it, it's the other was even saying, but if I was at this stage, maybe I wouldn't have done it. Just because it's a gradual thing. The same situation, and this is how I handled it. So the way I handled it, Saji handling Max Burunji, but when I asked a more senior person, nampa a remedy, and that's the remedy I applied. Maybe the other thing that we need to talk about later on the issue is the issue of the Super Rally. It's one of those things that the restart. It's one of those things that Chetagi to expound more. I have a co-driver who more covered huge issues, but you're checking into service. No more time, right? Then na jira crew ne bakanika within the 30 minutes of service before end of leg. But that time was not enough because of the issues that were in Akuchi. So never were forced to kuje motoka kujeza mpaka fame ngateterede advantage we had funny in blessing in this guys the night stage was cancelled. If it hadn't been cancelled yamongera na mwetano no kujija mu park famoji tamu service at the tabu yenyine ne bagireta na akanika then so nakakana kati was asking the driver actually them but if there's even the driver appreciate understand the same. So there are some of the things that we only quick we going for a break to come out to itemo event stage time sponsor rakataka Kevin Bebeto ne Samuel watenda bet is weekend atukomeo. All right, I'll be back from that short commercial break. It's the Podium to be back every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight where we preview and review in the world of motorsport. When you're going to move, mutuliza, ina jemusenzi kwa mutuliza. Nabade mu event, nafunye numerous comments about this show. Ono mukule yangame ndi kwa yampadaka kwa kulizo ndi okumusalako mu office. That you know so akuangala nimukate byarali bikola ganya ebya show. Nanja bitambulire wamu. Era akede nakona ngamba njwale yokwe mulindiye nekisha akuleme kati tukolagana event eddako bono bikola byombi nemwache twabikola mu palo nangamba palo yali nalise committees nekati ne committees gwangula lale neshebereo nkugatterumu kale Aaron Samane Sir Chambade Aaron your overview of the event the EMC 2025
so kacha byonna nebaza nnyo club ya EMC empadde omukisa gwa amaanyi nnyo emirundi gino okubanga kwatagana nayo akola nayo ku event eno. EMC eno yali club yasooka okumpa omukisa okuba COC waayo mu event era ndooza Sanyu Jerere yoba nalyo nemba COC mu event ngeyo yetera netugikola netambula bulungi. So nakuluno nawe do mukisanga nabadde stage commander mu stage ezenjawulo mu event eno. Taliza wa mu event teyatambudde bubi wadde twabadde ne constraints nyingi financially na bitinaye twekwanyiza fena ababadde ku organization etukuba ekintu kino paka twakigusa sinza kumala kwebaza president wa Eastern Motor Club mwami Kiz Kagoro ne organizing team yonna mwe bayituwa mukisa guno ne atera diligently ne nebaza COC department yange gitwabaddemu okuli omwami Enokolinga JJ mwami Charles Kaloli Semengo n'abalala bonna bitasobola okukola nabo timwebale nnyo okusobola pulling off a very nice stage rally ngeno. Sinakwebaza aba sponsors ab'omulembe ababaddewo ndoza mwanyumiddwa nnyo stages zino abaana sponsor form yeewaayo n'agradinga emikeeka
oyo sponsor simanyi mu awards FMU ndibadde alowoozebwako ekintu
bannange yakyusa ebintu byonna yakyusa ebintu byonna buli omu n'akyukamu. Not say yali tazikoze noddayo ng'olina okutereezaamu awadde trenches bonna kati yatera neeraliikiridde nnyo kunalaba ekintu ekyo neeraliikira nnyo nga quick rally is always about thin line between making that slight error okubaamu rolls ennyingi naye mukakatono yatukwatiddeko twafunye ennyingi ate tetwafunye tetwabaddemu na fatality yonna tetwasa muntu yonna. So rally yatambula bulungi. Friday and Saturday waliwo bali batugamba lwaki mutukoze Friday Saturday tuli busy naye entegeka bwe yagenda bwetyo era neyebaza bonna abasobodde okuteekayo obudde ne resources nemujja competinga ne muwesa event ekitiibwa return of Dauda, return of Hassan Alwi kyabadde kyamaanyi era ndowooza mukama mulungi nti bataddewo performance yasobola okukomawo ku final stage bwe mutyo. So mbayozayoza mwenna abafunye essanyu ye wannanga wali omwami Bebeto ntuludde mu results za CRC n'enteruga waliwo abalala abavuze mu CRC oba yabaddemu omu yekka nga ndaba buli stage agitutte butwazi simanyi nakumanya oba yabadde special gundi gye yatabuddemu mwami Sirajo ne yatabuddemu ekirungo ekirala kyabali kyamaanyi nnyo hard luck kwaba bafunye ebizibu Ghana ngo Skantambi ne Pius Luja Walter Chibande ne Duncan Katumba Kataza Haruna ne Isaac Lumu ate abo bonna badde mu stage yange mumafunide ebizibu naye Mukama Katonda abakume tuddemu tubeere mu stage mu rally kitusinga okwagala ffenna definitely rally yatambudde bulungi era ndowooza ababadde abasobodde ogiparticipatingamu banyumiddwa nnyo event eno.
Overview ya event.
Event nga event yategekeddwa to the best of the effort of the organizing club era njagala okutwala omukisa guno okuyozaayoza Eastern Motor Club baafubye nnyo okulaba nti bategeka event given the economy today and the limited resources olwaleero ze tufuna okuva mu government as a sport ne baba nga basobodde okuteekawo event ennungi bwetyo okuzaama nebaza aba competitors abazze nga bangi mu event eyo ba officials abateeseteese naye nga nze mu kulaba okwange obukodyo obwateereddwa mu event eno ze zimu ku innovations ze twetaaga mu muzannyo kuba bw'olaba nga super special eyo n'ekifo kye yabaddemu nga kizibu nnyo okugamba nti mu bikajjo eyo wakati n'ettaka ly'ebikajjo wasobola okubeerayo super special nti nga n'enkuba bw'etonnya kizibu okugamba nti super special eyo yabadde ejja kuseerera okuggyako eri omuntu aba avudde bakompressinga bulungi. It was very nice. Stage yennyini eya Across the Nile, stage z'e Kachira, stage z'e Kayunga, it was very, very, very wonderful. So it was a very fast rally. Era hard luck Mwami Walter Chibande ne Duncan Katumba, you really gave us a run for our money. Era twasaaliddwa nnyo okuba nti we twasingidde okubayetaagira era naffe ate we mwafunidde incident eyo naye nga hard luck tubasabira Mukama abawa obusobozi obwe ku mutima ne mu ssente okubanga musobola okubaawo mu event eddako eye Fort Poto era nga ne ba competitors mu categories endala eza two-wheel drive nalaba abantu abafuna incidences mu circuit Dr. Nsereko Mwami Nasaratib yes bonna kubasabira kuba nti basobola okudda in time for the next event naye nga generally ng'oggyeko obuntu obuli technical obutonotono obwabaddewo power night stage bagicancelinze ate wajja bulletin ng'egamba batwongedde 15 minutes instead of the mandatory 45 obuntu obwo obutonotono obwo ndowooza even at the level of decision making nabwo bubeere nga butunulwamu okulaba nti ate decision ekoleddwa from a higher level ate teba disputed by the people who are supposed to receive it. Leka ebiragiro bive waggulu tutuukemu wansi so si ate ffe aba wansi okuwa ebiragiro aba waggulu ate ebigenda okudda wansi eno gye tuli. So keeko kalinga ka oversight ke nalabye mpozi nenga Mwami Aaron bwagambye time ze baatuwadde nga ku transport okubanga olaba nga ziba zibulamu wano na wali naye nga tusuubira nti with time ebintu ng'ebyo byebimu tusuubira okuba nti bijja kutereezebwa mpozi sebo ne kuba obi be twabadde twogerako ne COC wa event eno sebo naye obi waffe Mwami Jackson
mweyaga jebyakakane
Katabalwa yes.
Naona yenga bamujukira je beat ba je B.
Producer yetu akuifanya social corporate responsibility. The club did it very
usually does.
Nategede konti Oscar Ntambi yasizo ye yamyogula amabati. Zora amadirisa agesomero eyo. Producer yetu akuifanya besomero eryo. Yeah, that was a tree planting. CSR position wakataka Kiss Kagoro ndabane abagezi ba Segam 40 position wakataka yeah, very good initiative, and it should Matthias ngeje bakulembera kulala after the second stage nangamba nti singa kya kisoboka yali bageza ko musabatiko
Sawe
okulembera obukulembezi lwali kyali kimutwala musabatiko nemuga adeka tifa bakulembera ko championship singa nachi wakani ekyo ne mujiro record wa Palu ya last year nemuga mbuli yago current pattern itawusifukani Fabali then of course Temia Starbex you had Chilumira naye achikutemu yeah, very good. And was a good willing if you go back next year the same place you definitely neje kwa jikuze kwa majikula yeah, producer yetu ana kufananya bya ebesomero yeah, that is a school somero libadde lya Mbaawo side endo zanga muliraba kati ba initiative ya Zenti bateke bazimbe somero ekizimbire ddala by the way, so batadde for classes yeah, and those that's why bane bade basomera so motorsport
abadawo nyina abatadde ekizimba abade kalagira ddala bulala nyonyo abafuna mukisokala bako twagenda abagena ale team nga bagenda ku designing amakubo kano kali kabidala dala era ndoza initiative eno yamani n'okuddiza ku bantu gitugana tulalingira tubaddiza ku bino batamanya tirali ya kuba ku banfufu yokka na kuba organiza motoka zaabwe. This is something we always go back to Netganti at least somero twayitekawo netuyamba ku community okubanga efune ekirungi kitaddala ng'ekya education nga kino.
Yeah, those if you go back because I've just talked about that yeah, Musa Yaga
kafana ngali keke wa kutawo that was the class
kati no structure
okay
yeah, that is the structure and it's very good, so aba contributing ze mukama tunda bering aba deserve then naba pledging naba obugabirize musolo kubanga mukwati it's omwana so kuva wanena ping interest in motorsport because it's somolibali ya motorsport are contributing. I think each and every club organizing an event the rally is there, so you must have CSR activities. I think it should be part of our national competition rules. People to give you can have, because in that one of fake the Lamu Stanbic Uganda Cup bakola you donate waye ngoye engato bed sheets mifaliso bina byosolo okuwayo okuyamba community rally rather final jebe genze and people come and receive them with two hands and so kubanga bibayamba. So that contribution, that initiative by the president, by Eastern Motor Club, is a very huge
very good. It's a mark on society. Very big mark on society.
Okay, from that CSR activity into the action itself. Can you get those on our side? You talk about the CRC, I'll talk about the two-wheel drive. I just to expand your NRC. What do I go? The two-wheel drive category that event had I think 11 entries, and driver again okuja mu event ino nga yakulembere championship. No, by Chilumi yali yakulembere championship. Yeah. Because there were results nenga Chilumi yali yakulembere championship.
It was a battle.
Yeah, never take anything away from him. So we started the event really well. The first stage was won by was won by Chilumi by the way. 1332. 1339, but JB Dr. Ansereko as well as Dr. Nsereko, Pasua, Samuel Watendwa, bonna bali mu 13 and their times were really good. Tandika stage yokubiri which was KCB, that's why I got an issue. Kati chatu forces okuba nga tugenda mu the restart. We couldn't even we thought we could do the super special stage because by the time you guys were done with the across the Nile stage, for us we was ready to start the super special to determine a penalty at 10 minutes by the way. Unfortunately he couldn't join, so we had to settle for a penalty of 30 minutes. Turn end of leg to leave the end of day one. Kati day two ngatuina kulwana. There was only one option for us. Gezako pushing as much as you can. Or jebo solo kujja yawo. Abatakuli walanyo because there are only 2 cars that we could only reach. Then to win a power stage. That was our strategy. We were thinking of only getting 5 points in the entire rally. Then Musamvuga power stage. Those are 12 points. To us it would be a plus given the problems that were in. Lucky enough, we got 8, finished 5th overall, then to win the power stage. And we got 15 points. So 15 points plus what we had to 66 points. We definitely have this unofficial championship standings and because official. But then of performance, Watendwa, yawangu the rally, well deserved by the way. Sam kudos nekaterega. Yaina issues mo part of Langa rally and was that rally is. Watendwa you're dropping out in the first stage of PAL after Rukari. Kwamusanku transporting. I had the body to me atumubuza ngamba engine ekitadde. This time round bayozanga ko boza. Ejanga mu service ne boza ko nateka ina ko ne mu kibozi na agenda mu stage. Nga atuchapa oluchapa ngogezako mufunza nga agenda ayongera ko yeka. Twaze mu power stage ngani Watendwa wawaita. Wawaita bambe seconds 2 ne ezo zimulumana nnyo singa nga Watendwa ofunye points 2 ne kuno musambu ogwagazaaki because Watendwa part this rally he had a point in him so he got 26 abiriga rally no mukagwa power stage maybe kali kasinda katwageze nakuka kachamuluma nakati so CRC category.
Yes, CRC category twatandika ne motoka zali musanvu airanga okuvira ddala ku day 1 mwami Chigundu Nchima bambi he had an incident n'abanga yavaamu ku stage eyasookera ddala bambi yavaamu then ku day 2 emotoka endala eya mwami Walter Kibande naye yavaamu naye nga okusinziira ku times ezaaliwo stage eyasooka Kevin Lebeto ne Siraj Kyambadde bebagiwangula with 11 minutes 58 seconds ne babange yabaddirira yali era Walter Kibande who had time of around 13 minutes and 7 seconds. Then stage eyokubiri eya KCB era Kevin Bebeto eno yo Walter Kibande yagitukuba by 1 second yakola 13:28 yakola 13:29 then netugenda mu across the Nile netukola 6:31 25 microseconds Walter Kibande nakola 6:31 38 microseconds.
So lawade lungi nnyo
netugenda mu super special era Walter side lane A netubanga twakoze 2 minutes flat. Walter Kibande yakoze second best time nabanga yakoze 2 minutes 3 seconds. Then ku lane B netubanga twakoze 1 minute 48 ate ye nabanga yakoze 1 minute 47 seconds.
Kibanda gari ku pace.
It was a very tight race.
That was
that was day 1.
That was day 1.
Yes.
So at the end of the leg, what was the time
at the end
difference?
of the leg, the time difference between us and them was 1 minute and 14 seconds.
So you're 1 minute and 14 seconds ahead
yes,
of them.
ahead of them by end of day 1.
End of day 1.
Engate on the overall, twali mu kyamukaaga bali they were the 7th.
Okay. NRC?
NRC yatambula bulungi stage 1 that is Segamo racing stage 18.94 kilometers yawangulwa ddaka mu biruki kankane ne Joseph Kamya nga bakola 10:50:44. Baddirirwa Poston Lwakataka ne Paul Musazi nga bakola 10:58:27. That's a difference of 8 seconds. Okusatu yali Hassan Halwi ne Musa Subuga bakola 11:03:49. Okula yali Ronald Sebuguzi ne Anthony Mugamba 11:05:59. Then okutano yali Musa Segabwe ne Mathias Yega nga akoze 11:35:08. KCB yali 25 kilometers KCB stage yawangulwa Hassan Alwi ne Musa Subuga nga bakola 12:49 sharp. Baddirwa Musa Segabwe ne Mathias Chiega bakola 12:54:00. Third place was Poston Lwakataka ne Paul Musazi bakola 12:59:05. Olwo mukyokuna yali Abbas Sebunya ne Hakim Mawanda nga bakoze 13:19. N'okutano n'aba Oscar Ntambi ne Pius Lujja nga bakoze 13:20:02.
Yeah, Motul Drive, Segabwe, Segam, yes. Edachumia 13:32. Samuel Watendo 13:36. Dr. Anseloko 13:39.55. Mansulu Vega 13:39. In a stage, Chumia Ajiwangula to 5 seconds. No, we are 7 seconds behind him. Saying at 3 seconds behind second place to Watendo. Stage ya KCB yawangwa Dr. Anseloko 15:53. Watendo nakola 16:11. Yeah, Anseloko yadduka. Because these were 18 seconds. 18 seconds ahead of second place to Watendo. Mukawa nakola 16:14. Wakola 16:46, but because of our issues. But then, in fact, I'm saying to Valila. Kwa badia time yase.
Oyo Mansur, oyo
Kasua. 14:46. 16:46.
16:46. Mumafuna 25:53. Wakabakola. This time plus the 10 minutes penalty.
Yeah, across the Nile, Samuel Watendo 7:14. Mukalo 7:24. Nasala Tib 7:26. Pasua 7:36. Then Haji
Ahmed
Senyonjo 7:41. Mu times zino nonyamo Haji Amelukavuma mu top 5 talabika. Naye nga ate end of leg yali waawo. Era nga ya chimbaya nga era bala a third or a fourth position because era mayinti Watendwa, Mukalo, Pasua. Any of them could flatter. Any of them could flatter. And that has been his strategy by the way. Then mo super special Haji 204, Pasua 209, Mukalo 212, Watendwa 214, Amiru Kavuma 220. Ono Haji Senyonjo 204. 5 seconds ahead of Pasua. Then yokubiri Watendwa 157.3. Pasua 157.4. Amiru Kavuma 201.4.
Haji Ahmed
201.8. Then Mukalo 201.9.
Yaba second bwaba ulawo. So tugenda ku NRC super special stage 4A. Ronald Sebuguzi 155.16. Alwi 156.14. Musa Segabe 157.22. Dauda 157.33. Then Position 158.26. Wetutuuka ku SS4B. Ronald Sebuguzi yajidamu 143.08. Position 144.07. Karole 147.03. Oscar 147.03 basi bagana. Very stage. Then Dauda 147.05. And that marked the end of day one.
Yeah, day one position again okugwa nga kulembedde rale. Dakika 3 seconds anamwenda nimeko seconds ana munana. Yali 43 seconds ahead of Musa Segabwe. Ali yali muchokusatu. Yali 1 minute and 3 seconds behind Rakataka. Sebuguzi yali muchokuna yali 1 minute and ali 56 seconds behind Rakataka. So ngade Sebuguzi yali 1 minute and 3 seconds behind Ponsiano. Oscar Ntambi yali muchokutano. 1 minute and 44 seconds behind Rakataka. Muchomukaga mwalimu Kevin Bebeto 1 minute and 57 seconds behind Rakataka. Muchomusanvu Nta Chibande 3 minutes and 13 seconds behind Rakataka. so nga ate yali 1 minute and 15 seconds behind Kevin Bebeto. Then Joshua Mwanguzi yali mu kya 8, Samuel Beto yali mu kya 9, Didas Masuka yali mu kya 10, yali top 10. Mu two-wheel drive Watendo yali akulembedde mu kalonga wa kubiri. Watendo yali 42 seconds ahead of Mukalu. So nga ate yali Watendo alina total time Watendo yali dakika na mwemu ne seconds 12. So nga ate Mukalu yali dakika na mwemu seconds 5 Chase yali 42 seconds behind Watendwa. Dr. Anseleko dakika na mwemu seconds 3 yali 8 minutes okay, Anseleko yali dakika mu seconds 3 then yali okusatu mu two-wheel drive. Amerika Avuma yali wa 4, Pasua wa 5, Ametsenyonja yali wa 6, then Sadat Nego yali wa 7, Jamada Rawaga yali wa 8, Dr. Maseruka yali wa 9, Irachimira wa 10, Masubega yali wa 10. That was the end of the first leg. Let's go in for a short commercial break to come out later to a soak bang etambula and when the final classification. The issues in other is raising Gidwa Murali. Catch come out. Alright, we'll be back from that short commercial break. It's Podium every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight. We have preview and review and in the world of motorsport. Into our last segment of today's show, which happens to be the 14th day of July 2025. Nzekeshin Iron Sambane Siraji Shamba. Let me say Nyachi. There's a name you called and someone is asking to be. I'm saying prior to that break, end of leg, Ponsan Rakataka yali akulembedde rally eyo, and the question was strategy in our view for rally, of course winning the rally to start the try to know kati placing, but the 5 stages for Saturday, push as much as you can. But what is most out single kuba echamanyi nnyo is the power stage, because it has 7 points and our permutation wanti bano bagaya abali bawatendwa Pasua Mukalu not so much, because in my view agenda kuba reserved ngayagala maintaining a position here, because if you're leading the rally I think awatendwa Nizo kubanja nyo reserving that lead of mine ya rally than going all out for the power stage points. Just to maybe even if I'm third, but what Watendwa did was he went out and he was looking for those. You know, unfortunately, yanga byakangene mpitemu, but that wasn't it. Yamaliza nga committee nze yakoze 11:24. Yes, but was 11:22. I don't know what your strategy was, Siraji, going into the two.
Going into the two, okusinzira ku pace Mwami Walter gyali ataddewo, our strategy was to just go and keep the car on the road and finish the rally. I had told my driver, let's give up on this guy, otherwise we are bound to make unnecessary mistakes. What we want now, and from the word go, our strategy was to keep the car on the road and finish the rally. Anything else, whether a stage win, whether a podium, was a bonus. The finish was the most important thing. Wanga pace Walter gyali ataddewo 1 second, 2 seconds, microseconds. It was becoming tense. So nengamba driver, let's calm down. Tugende mu day 2, let us just strive to finish. Oba wangula rally, tumuleka akoleki? Tumuleka wangule. Unfortunately, tugenda okuva mu stage, actually okumalako stage esooka, ogenda ku TC eddako nga abatuvaako emabega abatuwe bagamba tumusanze eringa.
manyi jebyo bedda postinga nnyo otuwalistia zikasta agembwe mbugosaidi mukwene yali mu class
n'omugoberawo
ono ye katumutadde officially tumutadde okay tumuzaako ngalo omuzaako tumute kale jebyo tukunabye okay then we tried that to Starbucks which was 15 kilometers two-wheel drive Samuel Watenda 11:34 Mansour Beg 11:46 Mukalo 11:54 Pasua 12:05 then Ratibu Nasser Ratib 12:16 Amos Lugolobi honorable Watenda 15:07 Pasua 15:21 Mukalo 15:34 Mansour Beg 15:34 difference ya 8 microseconds kufene Mukalo then Nasser Ratib 15:37
my tight nyo mwe now
neno stage ekyali tukubisa so sana off air za kumpeo Starbucks 2
power stage
Starbucks 2
Mansour 11:28 Watenda 11:30 those are in your indication to Watenda asoboka mu stage Pasua 11:44 Mukalo 11:54 Nasser Ratib 11:59 Amos Rugorobi 2 Watenda 15:04 Pasua 15:17 Mansour 15:17 difference a microsecond only 15:17:05 on 15:17:06 Mukalo 15:33 Sadat 17 ero soto wako ina rasi
yeah CRC Kevin Bebeto Starbucks 2 ya kuba itinerary
ya mwejale tandikirawo yes
Kevin Bebeto yajiwangula ne 10 minutes 19 seconds ne kudirirwako Ahmed Kate ne kudirirwako mwami Dennis Bahizi yakola 12:36 Dennis Bahizi yakola 12:36 ne kuddako Ahmed Katete 12:41
yes
ne kuddako Odion mwebaze 13:18 then ne kuddako Ukasha Mugoya ne 13:23 then Amos Lugolobi 2 era yawangulwa Kevin Bebeto ne 14:55 ne kuddako mwami Ahmed Katete ne 16:55 then ne kuddako mwami Odion tumwebaze ne 17:27 ne kuddako Ukasha Mugoya 17:48 then ne kuddako Dennis Bahizi ne 20:02
okay katinga tunagenda pa stage Starbucks 1 15.20 kilometers yawangulwa Arsenal Louis ne Musa Subuga 9:32.28 ne Dirwa Duncan Mubiru ne Joseph Kamya 9:36.89 kudako Ponsian Lwakataka 9:38.91 Ronald Sebuguzi 9:55.54 then Musa Segabwe 10:03.32 bagenda Amos Lugalobi nga bagikola omundu ogusooka 21.6 kilometers era yawangulwa Hassan Al-Hassani nawe yali yazukira ku side ntuufu Hassan Alwi ne Musa Subuga 12:20.06 yadirwa Ponseno Lwakataka 12:26.06 that's 6 seconds difference ne kuddako Duncan Mubiru 12:29.07 Dauda Umar ne Bunya Steven 13:03.14 olwo Ronald Sebuguzi ne Anthony Mugamba ne bakola 13:09.01 bagenda mu Starbucks 2 abagikola omundu ogwokubiri Hassan Alwira teyawumuza yakola 9:17.65 nadirirwa Ponsiano Lwakataka yamukuba nno 9:42.52 oli 17:42.52 ne kuddako Bobo yakola 10:01.19 ne kuddako Dauda 10:03.10 olwo Joshua Muwanguzi najja ne 10:18.68 bava wano bagenda mu Amos Lugolobi ababikola omundu ogwokubiri Ponsiano Lwakataka olwo n'azuukuka n'akola 11:59.08 yaddirirwa Hassan Alwi 12:13.01 difference 14 seconds onaddirirwa Dauda 12:52.09 Joshua Muwanguzi 13:26.2 and Musa Segabwe 13:31.08
Yeah, twagenze mu power stage, which was the last stage of the rally. Two drive Mansour Lubega 11:22.
Kyabadde anyonye ekyo?
Kirwali tunoonya.
Okay.
Gamba detu
ekibalo kyabadde
detu yatambudde nga twali tugibaze. Watena 11:24, Pasua 11:45, Nasarati 11:46, Mukalo 12:42.
Okay.
Then CRC still Kevin Bebeto yakola 11 flat, nadirirwa Dennis Bahizi yakola 12:20. Nekuddako Odion, nekuddako Ahmed Katete 13:00, nekuddako Kasha Mugoya 13:05, then nekuddako Odion Tumwebazi 13:34.
Bwetwagenze mu power stage National Rally Championship of NRC. Power stage yawanguddwa Duncan Mubiru ne Joseph Kamya nga bakoze 9:28:55. Ne baddirirwa Hassan Alui ne Musa Nsubuga nga bakoze 9:35:44. Olwo ne baddirirwa Ponseno Lwakataka ne Paul Musazi nga bakoze 9:41:22. Omar Dauda ne Steven Bunya Stingo bakoze 9:59:65. Olwo for the first time appearing in the top 5. Mzee wakazi Nasa Mtebi ne Mugurusi ne bazukuka ne ba happening mu stage eno nga bakoze 10:09.
What's the difference between Duncan and Nasa?
Between Duncan and Nasa, 28, that's 32. 32 plus 9, 41 seconds.
Duncan and Alui?
Between Duncan and Alui, that is 7 seconds.
Duncan Ponciano?
Duncan and Ponciano, that is 12 plus 1, 13 seconds. 13 seconds, yes.
So overall, Ponciano Lwakataka ne Paul Musazi bawangudde rally saa mu dakika 27, seconds 17, babadde 27 seconds
off
ahead of Alui.
Hassan Alui.
Sebuguzi yadde mu kyakusatu. Sebuguzi yabadde difference between Sebuguzi ne Ponciano zabadde dakika 6 ne seconds 8. Discrepancy on yavudde Sebuguzi ne mu top times wali talabikiramu. That explains the difference between him and eventual winner. He has 6 minutes and 8 seconds.
Sebuguzi ayina ekizibu ku day
one stages
ezibiri yazina ekizibu era ya crawlinga just to go through atuuke ku service.
Yeah, Joshua Mwanguzi fresh from Rwanda being fourth. Yadde wakuna.
Chachi na Mugabe abike ekyokuna
yakibuukinze. Peter Kaole wakutaano, Musa Segabe wa mukaga. Segabe yalindingako ne rally after the second stage. Bafuna off by the way. Off yabagirako ddala. Then Dauda wa musanvu, Watendo wa munana, Bobo wa mwenda, Semambo wa 10, Pasua wa 11, Faizo Kaira 12 ne Prosper Namara, Nasa Mutebi, Peter Brown wa 13, Duncan Joseph Kamya 14. Duncan bafuna issues ya story ya steering ya batawanya yakakostinga nyimo kangatewota Sarat Negomba, Ali Zubeda 15, Mansur Ronald Bukenya 16, Didas Masku Joseph Bongo ali 17, Didas Kabachi. Didas bajja nalaba try to genda okola I think Starbucks eyokubiri nga balekedde ku breakdown. I think ina issues
sategera bulungi
Nasaratibu Mustafa Kanakulya 18, Mustafa Mukasa Lawrence Mwambazi 19, Lawrence yange emoka yali misfiring. Edward Chilumi na Monica Birinyo 2, Edward balina issues za engine ne day one engine yaba baddamu ne bagezaako. That's the best they could do. Warrant officer 1 wa 2 momo songa teja Madara Waga ne Peter Brown wa 12. Then ogenda mu of course to Dave jogede ko watendaji wangu de Hassan Katerega Jura Semambo wa 2, Jafar Rukenge, Ibrahim Lubega Paso wa 3, Robert Katabalwa, Sadat Negomba Alizubeda bakuna, Mansur Ronald Bukenya ba 5, Nasaratibu ne Mustafa Kanakulya ba 6, Ila Chimira Monica Birinyo wa 7, Madara Waga ne Peter Brown ba 7.
CRC yawangulwa Kevin Bebeto ne Suraj Chambadde ne kuddirirwako Odion tumwebaze ne Hussein Mukuye, nekuddako Ahmed Katete ne Morgan Seruga, nekuddako Ukasha Mugoya ne Alan Katamba, and lastly was Dennis Bahizi ne Ivan Serunkuma.
Nenga difference wakati wa mwene
Difference between the overall winner Kevin Bebeto n'owokubiri was 18 minutes and 44 seconds.
Kibasheza nti battle yayiwa mu wakati wo ne Walter wekivaamu Odion nga tali close. Okay, event yasobola okubanga etambula. Ero nene anything notable in this event? Of course, if you look at the Drivers' Championship, Nabe Jackson afulumye ziri unofficial. Ronald Sebuguzi point 17, Ponshan wakataka 17.5. Difference yabo eri point 12. Ngorwa Sebuguzi ne Ponshan. Musa Segabo 17, Segabo ali 10 points. 9.5 points behind Ponsiano
and
20 points behind Sebuguzi. Duncan Mushakuna aina 140. Leaders ali 124. Ndoza battle wakati wa Sebuguzi Duncan. Sebuguzi Ponsiano Segabwe ne Duncan. Wale Duncan ali 47 points behind Sebuguzi.
Then Leaders Masiko basibaganye points ne Peter Karule.
So ndoza battle 1 2 3. Duncan achali mu mix.
Three events to go.
Three events
Anything can happen.
Anything.
3 events to go. That's 150. Those are 150 points.
150 points.
There's a past stage of 180 points. Yeah, watch two-wheel drive. Mansuku Nkaga Mukaga 0.5. Julius Mukalo 61.5. Chilumira 60.5. Amel Kavuma 50.0. Ahmed Senyonje 33.
Bateri wakati wa Mansur Rubega, Julius Semambo tateredwako nnyo maaso naye abeera waawo. Era yali pinze from 4th to 2nd. Kabera nti ali awo ajja kuumirawo ekintu kye. Mumujja kwekubanga eri mumenye ye ng'akuumirawo. Era nti ajja mutuusa walungi. Awatendwa yazze nga participator ku eno event yapikinze obubonero bulungi.
26 points.
Ayinza okugezaako okwagala okugattako event eziddako ebbiri n'akomawo mu mix. As long as Mary emotoka eyo namu by the way Watendwa is a very good competitive person asobola okubeera waawo. Mukojja wange Kirumira yafunye jinx y'amaanyi ya engine. Manyi buli wofuna engine problem I don't lose oyina okuddayo we rebuilding buto. Ate ayinza okujja ne engine nga akoze ennungi n'aba wa muzibu nnyo kam Fort Poto. So ali kumpi. So Kojja Kirumira Mansur Rubega ne Mukalo.
America Kavuma wali ena points atano.
Yes, America Kavuma ate ye
wagera 15 points behind the leader.
Yafunyemu obuzibu obuyinza omukwa setback naye nga bwe mumanyi commitment gyabadde alina ennaku zino. I'm very sure ate yabadde mu stage tumyavunde ziyinza okwenenya naye yakifunidde ku transport so ayinza okutenenya naga this wasn't the day for me kanzenwane nkomewo aba ababiri Mukalo ne Amiru bo bajja kubeeranga waawo era mubali ne kuluno muje mwabadde mulwanira simanyi engine zikoze 00 bonga we bali era it wasn't the incident ya Amiru transport yali badde wali yali adagaseko obonero bulungi nnyo.
Okay, baba strategy yawe nafuti rigendo kozisa.
Katubasabire. Mwete musobola gikozesa.
Otherwise nafuti ja kubeera wa.
Wache musobola gikozesa. Nti mwina kyemwagala ekisinga ku ekya strategy eyo. Temusobola kubeera
two-wheel drive event start to the points in car.
Temusobola kubeera mu event.
Power stage abiri mu the points kinana.
Temusobola kubeera mu event. Ne muswama. Mwete musobola
mujibeera mu kujiwangula
era bituuse aswame muko tubireke Watendwa CRC kibanda ina points 5.5 America Teta 5 Kevin Beta na mu 2 Mchima points 4 the audience members ali once in points 5 championship good abasinga points 8 plus 5 is
that is
13.
I was saying 13.
For
what strategy do you have ahead of the next 3 events?
The strategy.
Majinza mwesinene nnyo kubanga Kibanda asinga Katete points 10 ate Katete ono mwino mwegendereza
andi naye kati ye dark horse mugundi.
Yes, and he's the Mr. Consistent of the category. Yes, so the strategy is to be consistent. Consistent with the car, consistent in the event, consistent with your personal, consistent with the handling, to make sure the priority issue for every rally is to finish.
Yes.
Anything beyond the finish, whether it's a podium or points, it is bonus. The strategy is to finish. Yeah.
Okay, then waliwo gutogeddeko Ssebuguzi, Ponsiano, Musa Segawa as well, Duncan Mubiru, nabo ekyali because of this lava. 150 points
and today you can imagine Ssebuguzi without any rally win.
So for
him it's more about consistency.
It's consistent.
Collect as much points as you can.
Exactly. Achikoze perfectly by now.
This season he is the most consistent driver.
Yeah, good winner. He is
Most consistent.
And Ssebuguzi last won a championship in
2014.
Yes.
Prior to that he had won in
2009, 2006. Yeah, won in 2006.
Ponsiano last one in
Also the last one in 2007.
207.
207.
Because then 205,
205, 207.
Ssebuguzi
206, 209, 2014.
2014.
Yata abadde ne niya gundi yawo.
He has been the most podiums, I think.
Yeah.
Abadde waawo nga co-driver we ate batwala.
Yes, batwala. Actually, kati
2012 co-driver champion yali Cedric Buzabo wa Ssebuguzi.
Ate Mangati
n'atwala championship. Bwe twatuuka 2016 era Leon Senyange yali champion ate nga Jasi ye champion yeri.
Ne
2017
Fitidis yali champion ngera
Leon champion yeno. So abadde akikola ne Anthony Mugamba last year. Anthony Mugamba was champion Jasi nga yegundi.
So Ssebuguzi aludde okwata
abeera waawo.
He must be in the ranks of the goats somewhere up there.
Mweno era who is your goat? Big question?
No, it's not a big question. If you look at the results in the last 15 or 20 years, it's none other than Ssebuguzi. Because he has taken part in almost all seasons, if I'm not mistaken, and he has always been a contender. Yeah.
Ssebuguzi for the last 20 years,
he has always been a contender.
Who is the goat in this generation, in this era?
Technical. A bit hard. Bit hard, really.
Ndio kuvuga spokesperson mbuze ibuzo wani mulema nze mvuga spokesperson
no chikobola
mukuyirewo
mwani
mukuyirewo gambe
taliyo
mo past apart from this era ani gote mabegako ona basam saliba cyali begana bani
Mine in the past is Charlie
Rubega. Okay, where do you place Jas Mangat?
Is both.
Jas Mangat is somewhere close to the goats. He's just not for one reason, that he's not always there. Otherwise, if he was, without any doubt, he would be. Because when he shows up, he actually
he shows performance.
Up, yes.
Okay.
I think he's equaled the number of championships overall.
Yes, 4. 2012, 2013, 2016, 2024. Yeah.
He has equaled the championship with Charlie 14, Manya 4, and Sam Collins Salif. The difference, only difference is Sam Collins 4 consecutive.
Oh, okay.
And then
Charlie 3, 1, 3. Yeah, class 3. Miss.
Then just 1, 12, 13. Then now it's out with the Nakomo 16. Now it's out with Bang 14. Okay. Where do you play Stansini? tumuyiza kale that's all you've had to say
I'm proud of all the current breed of drivers. I want to say big up to you guys when you look at the stage times in all categories. Even in CRC, where Bebeto seemed to be a dominant force, there was Walter, who was always pushing and giving him a run for his money. Go to two-wheel. We no longer have this business
of 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Go rest.
Yes. Someone does one stage and he's literally won the
champ is a winner.
Yes. Today, you have 10 stages, you have 9 winners.
Different ones.
Yes, 9 different ones.
And
when you look at the time, you look at the first 6 or best 6
in the stage.
6 times in a stage, but the time difference is less than a minute. To me, that's a plus.
It's a positive. That's a very big improvement.
Yes, yes. And then Kataleke Kakara, World Championship Yemotoka. Today the tinga zina satu roto zinemu alafu
now that's all we've had for you guys weekend and today autocross sisa organized by Enduro.
Yes.
To really definitely come back on mind to all in so kubanga bibele nenga history ya FIA jaji build guy amita team Maya 65 years is the son of co-owner wa McLaren. So agenda kuchallenginga
Bill Sulaiman
December. We'll build on that story next week. Kali, I've been Kesh Aaron and Serajo Walitwega Tako and all the best in this year's championship and we out of here. Bye.
Go to control government.